Hello friends! This is my first video post-vacation, first sit-down video post-vacation. I feel rusty. I feel like it's been a while, but it feels really, really good to be back. It feels good to be talking to you guys. And I mean, look, I love traveling and all of that, but I always feel like I'm missing so much whenever I go away. But when I came back, I realized I had like a few days left of the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale. So I was like, all right, let me check out the site. Let me see what's still available, because I know in the past things would sell out very, very quickly. So I thought I would just kind of scour the site, see what's going on. And I also realized that they're having like a beauty sale, and that's on top of the anniversary sale. And I think this is just sort of like price matching for, I think I saw like Saks was having 15% off, maybe some other site, Macy's maybe was having a sale too. So, you know, these big retailers, they like to price match. If one is having a sale, they want to make sure that they, you know, match the prices. Anyway, so I kind of went through the fashion stuff, the women's fashion that was available, the shoes and the clothing and everything. And then I took a look at the beauty stuff, and there's quite a bit of stuff that's still left over. So in my initial recommendations video, I focused on beauty. The shop with me video that I did when I went in store and shopped the anniversary sale at Nordstrom, I focused on beauty. But I wanted to like just sort of check out the fashion availability, like what was still left, if anything was still good that was left. And there was quite a bit of stuff left. So I just have a few things to mention. I thought it'd be fun just to kind of go over this. And prices tomorrow are going to go up. So today's basically your last day to get some of these things on a discount. So anyway, let me go ahead and dive into my list here. Okay, let's start with some fashion stuff. So I really like these shoes. They're from Mansour Gavriel, and I know this company for their handbags. You guys probably do too. They're bucket bags. They came out with these like flat bags, but they're very like quiet luxury. Their logoing is very, very minimal. Their bags don't have a lot of, shall we say, flair. You know, they're just very, very like leather forward. And so I was actually happy to see that they're coming out with other things, not just handbags. And these glove flats come in 3 different colors. I really like this plum color, especially with fall coming up. I do feel like this plum / burgundy color, it's been hot for a while now, but I don't think it's going away. It goes so, so beautifully with like grays and navies and camel. Like it's a wonderful neutral that isn't a neutral. So I really do like this plum color. The other 2 colors, one's like an ivory and one is, I think, elefante. It's kind of like a warm light gray. Those are both really, really beautiful as well. But there was something about the plum that just sort of stuck out to me. And what I like the most about these flats is the leather looks soft. I'm not sure, but it looks soft. But I love the silhouette of this flat, the opening. It's got that sort of Japanese style opening where it's very, very narrow. And so you have a lot of upper to the shoe. When ballet flats are cut out and it's the opening is like too much of a U, it always hits right at that bone where my big toe is. And it's so uncomfortable until not only you break it in, but like you really soften up the seam, which is always reinforced on a shoe because it's the seam. So I really like shoes, flats that have this kind of opening to them where it's very, very narrow and there's more shoe. So like more of your foot is wrapped in it. So it just looks really comfortable. Long story short, they just look very, very comfortable to me. And I'm very tempted. I don't need any shoes, but I'm very tempted to purchase these. I think the size availability is very, very limited. I think actually I see my size available in Jasmine, which is like the ivory, and then also available in the Elefante. I think they may actually be sold out in the plum, which is kind of a bummer, but I do like that elephant color too. I think because it's like a warm gray, it's almost like a beige. I think that would go really nicely with, again, all the neutrals, navies, camels, black, obviously. Anyway, I really like this shoe. So I thought I would mention this flat. And if you guys caught my shop with me video, I did purchase a pair of Celine sunglasses, and you will see me wearing them in my vlog, my Athens vlog, if you do want to see them actually on my face. I love those sunglasses. They're really, really big. They're, you know, kind of obnoxious, but I love them. I love like the flat top sunglasses. So I do recommend those, but I really am intrigued by these Fendi way flat top sunglasses because it basically looks like the top of the frames are missing. or they look like oversized readers. Because reader glasses, like the half moon at the end of your nose type of reader glasses, kind of have that. Like they're missing the top part of the frame. I just think they're really cool. And I was looking at the reviews of these sunglasses on the Nordstrom site, and it seems very mixed. It seems like there's 2 that are like, these are terrible, and 1 that are like, these are amazing. So I don't know. I also don't know what color I would get. I'm very attracted to the black ones, but the Celine sunglasses I just got are black. I do have a lot of black sunglasses. I have a lot of sunglasses. I'm not sure that I'm actually going to pull the trigger on these, but I just think they're really neat. I think they're different, and I really appreciate that about them. And I think if I saw these, and of course if they, fit my face okay, if I saw these in store, I probably would have purchased these over the Celine, just because they are a little bit different. But anyway, I thought those were really fun. Really, really fun. And then one last accessory. This really, really jumped out at me. This is from Madewell. It is their suede shopper tote. I mean, there's only 2 left at the time that I'm filming this. So hopefully it's not completely sold out. But I just think it is a lovely shape. It is a lovely size. I like the color of it. It's this very warm sort of cognac color. And it just reminds me of a row bag. I feel like this bag looks, again, I'm going off of the pictures online, but it looks very, very expensive. Like those flats, those ballet flats, this has that kind of like quiet luxury sort of like feel to it. So I really like it. And suede is so big, and again, with fall coming, I just think this would be really nice. Oh yeah, there is a size. So it's 12.5 inches high by 8.5 inches wide. So it's taller than it is wider. And I don't know, for some reason, that looks like a really good book bag. So I don't know, maybe if you're going into college or you have a child going into college that needs a book bag, like this could be really nice. A little bit more stylish than your average book bag, but I think this would work out really, really nicely. Anyway, this bag just jumped out at me. So hopefully it's not completely sold out by the time this video goes up. Okay, and a few pants jumped out at me. Now, just like everything else I'm talking about, I do not need another pair of joggers. However, these Zella Ultra Cozy pleated joggers really caught my eye, because when I saw the word pleated, I was like, oh, I assumed it was by the waistband, like pleated pants. No, these are pleated by like above the cuff of the pant. So below the knee, above the cuff. And I'm gonna, insert pictures of all the products in here, but it's just really interesting. It's this really small detail that I really, really appreciate. So not only does it add a little bit of a design element there, but it adds like shaping. So it's a tapered leg, but they did this pleating on the outside and then just do it along the seam. And I think it's fun. It's a little bit different. It has pockets, it's elastic waist. I mean, it says it's ultra cozy. I really, really have had very good luck with Zella products, which I believe is like the Nordstrom private label athleisure athletic wear company, and I've had very, very good luck with Zella products. If you guys have too, or if you haven't, please let us know down below in the comment section. But I like their products, and I really liked this particular jogger. I just think it's a little bit different from the average one, and I like it. I like it. Okay, and the same goes for these Madewell darted barrel jeans. Now, you guys know, I love the barrel silhouette. I know it's not for everyone, especially the ones that are really exaggerated, right? But there are ones like a barrel shape where it is much more subtle. And I have noticed they are subtle when they do this particular type of shaping. So you can have barrel leg pants where imagine like the pattern that's used to create it is literally like a curved hem. Those are very, very exaggerated, I've noticed. And then you have pants like this, where it's just a straight leg, and what they've done is they've just kind of crunched up the fabric like inside the leg. So you can see where the darts are. And I like that because it's just a little bit. You're just shortening up the inside of the pant and just kind of bringing in that fabric just to kind of give it a very, very soft curve. So I think if maybe you've been hesitant in going down this like barrel leg road, you don't like it that exaggerated, I would maybe give something like this a shot, or look for pants that just have that little bit of darting right below the knee. I think it's very flattering, and I happen to really love this like burnt olive color. What do they call it? Kale. And it looks like they have plenty of these left. I may actually partake in these. I like the color. I like the subtle shaping. It's a non-stretch denim, FYI, so I don't know if that would bother you. It's 100% cotton, 5-pocket style, machine wash, line dry, and the sizing is by the waist. So it looks like they have 25, 27, 29, 30, etc. So it's not small, medium, large. So I think you can, you know, on the first shot, like get the right size. And it looks like the top stitching for the jeans is this basically the same color as the jeans. So you're not gonna have this like contrasting like white top stitching. So they're not gonna be loud in that way. And they just, yeah, they just look really cute to me. So I may take these. So these are $99, and after the sale, they're gonna be $148. So not bad. Oh my God, okay. And these jeans, I did not see these the first time I went through the anniversary sale pages, like the preview, and then when they opened up the sale or whatever, and I was kind of going through everything, I did not see these. And I do think as the sale goes on, I'm pretty sure this happens every year, things are added in or they're restocked or whatever. These are NYDJ jeans, so not your daughter's jeans. These are the Sculpt Her Maryland straight leg pants. These were my absolute favorite jeans when I was a little bit heavier. So I have lost some weight over the past couple of years. And so I just haven't worn them. I've worn different jeans. I've got new jeans or whatever, new pants. But when I saw these, I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I should get a pair. So they do come in regular and petite, and then it's sized like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And I know the pair that I have, I just like cut the bottoms off. They were too long and it was fine. Like they frayed a little bit, but it didn't get out of control, which was really good. But they have such a nice stretch to them, but not too much where they look like jeggings, but like just enough so that they don't like slide down, they don't ride down. They're just so comfortable. So I think I'm definitely going to be getting these. These are $59, and after the sale, they'll be $89. And I think that's the same price that I got them like so many years ago. But like they're this really deep black. I just love these jeans. So I think I'm going to be getting these. They're just so comfortable. So comfortable. Okay, those were all like the fashion things that just sort of like popped out at me. Let's talk about some beauty stuff that popped out at me. So the Dr. Dennis Gross LED mask set. I think this is a really, really great set. It's the Facewear Pro set, $568 value, and it is on sale for $455. And it includes the mask and then some other Dr. Dennis Gross products. I am a very, very big fan of LED masks, and the one that I use particularly is the Current Body one. I love that one. I will always recommend that one. However, if you can get one on sale, I would definitely get one on sale. And I used to use the Dr. Dennis Gross mask. It's great. I had no problem with it, but it's different. Like the Current Body one is soft. It's like flexible. I should say it's not soft. It's flexible. And I find that just a little bit more comfortable. Maybe I think it's like my Asian features, where the Dr. Dennis Gross mask, I think fits non-Asian features a little bit better. It worked, but it wasn't, it's contoured and it's a very hard plastic, and it would like lean forward a little bit on my face. So I like personally the Current Body one, but I think if you can get an LED mask, any LED mask on sale, I would pick it up. It's a great tool to like basically reinvigorate your skin. The Necessaire body wash, I don't know how I missed this and how this didn't end up in my initial recommendations video, but I love this body wash. Everyone I know loves this body wash and Necessaire products in general. My husband loves it, I love it. All my friends, I get a lot of stuff in PR, as you guys know, and so I will give it to friends when they come visit. I'll bring some when I go visit friends. Like, I'm always kind of like handing out different beauty products. And the most requested product from all my friends is, do you have anything from Necessaire? So anyway, just wanted to point that out, because if you can get a deal on Necessaire, absolutely take it. And their body wash is really nice. It does not leave my skin feeling dry. I live in the desert. That is always a concern of mine, and I do actually have very dry skin. It does not leave my skin feeling dry. Smells great. Any of the fragrances that they have. I saw eucalyptus on the Nordstrom site. I don't know if they have more that's part of the sale, but they're all fantastic. They're not overbearing. It's just like a nice fresh sort of scent in the shower. So I love Necessaire. Everyone I know loves Necessaire. Definitely take advantage when you can. And then one set that I actually meant to mention in my recommendations video, and then I just like completely spaced out. But the Eve Lom Jumbo Mambo set. It comes with, first of all, a really cute, beautiful little like makeup pouch, but it has like this huge size of their cleanser, and I love, love, love it's like a cleansing balm, and it is such a wonderful, beautiful, sensorial experience. I just love the smell, and just like closing my eyes and like taking a deep breath every single time I use this cleansing balm from Eve Lom. It has like clove in there, which is, I love it. I love the scent of clove. Oh my gosh, it's so refreshing and invigorating, yet calming at the same time. Absolutely love it. So in this set, you get a full-size cleanser, which is 15.2 ounces. Now, when they say full size, I think that's jumbo size. The jar that I have definitely is not 15.2 ounces. You also get a travel size cleanser. You also get their foaming cream cleanser, which is really, really nice. The daily rejuvenating cream, which is really great for daytime cream. Their muslin cloth, which is really great to remove the cleanser, and that beautiful cosmetics bag. So I think this is a really great deal. It is, let's see, a $360 value, and during the sale, it's $175. So love that. Wanted to mention that. Can't believe I forgot to mention it during my initial recommendations video. And then there were 3 things that were actually part of this savings event. They're not actually part of the anniversary sale, but they're marked down as part of the savings event. So the Clé de Peau UV Protective Cream, I believe is like 15, maybe it's 20% off, but I think it's 15% off. I love this UV protective cream. It is one of the sunscreens that I swear by. And this is the sunscreen that I just brought with me to Europe. It was brutal. It was brutally hot and brutally sunny. And I did a lot of excursions on the water. When I was in Athens, I did the whole like tour of Acropolis, walked all the way up to the Parthenon, the whole thing. And I definitely got some color. I don't know if I look tanner to you guys. I definitely got some color, but that completely prevented me from burning, from getting like splotchy color, which I get sometimes when I don't apply sunscreen evenly. I've never gotten it with that UV protective cream. I have gotten it with like other sunscreens that I've used. It's so good. And it just feels like moisturizer. If I'm feeling a little bit too sweaty or whatever, I will just use this UV protective cream as my moisturizer. I just cannot say enough good things about it. I mean, just such a beautiful product. It has such a wonderful texture, but you know, most importantly, it is incredible UV protection. I was so, so impressed with it. And on that same note, the Shiseido Clear Sunscreen Stick, I mean, I've raved about this product for so long, but this is what I packed with me on the go. So I put the UV protective cream, you know, as the last step of my skincare routine. And that when we were going on all of these excursions or whatever, I packed that sunscreen stick in my bag. And I was even worried because the temperatures were so high, so high when we were out there. I was like, is this gonna melt? I was like, I guess we'll see. And it didn't melt. It didn't even feel that much softer. It just felt warm in my hand because it was just hot out. And I would just sort of like very quickly swipe it on my face. And so that definitely helped keep my skin from like getting burned or even getting like more color than what you see. I burn and then I get tan like pretty quickly. And I thought for sure I was gonna come back and I would just have like all of these freckles and my forehead would be super tan. And I was so happy to see that like, yeah, I got a little bit of color. I mean, I was outside. I don't think I could avoid it, but that it was so like under control. So great. And then the last product I wanted to mention is a product that I mentioned in my last Luxury Beauty Lowdown, where I talked about the Revive skincare. It's their illuminating eye cream. I just started using it. I actually used it today as my eye cream. It is such a gorgeous product and it's 20% off during this sale. But it's an eye cream that has like, it's almost like a really, really subtle like liquid highlighter, if you will. It's an eye cream. First and foremost, above all, it's very, very nourishing. I really feel like I see a lot of smoothing and filtering that goes on around my eyes, but that like highlight quality is so gorgeous. Like if you like a little bit of glow, Whew, that eye cream, it's absolutely stunning. So I wanted to mention that 20% off, and that's it. That's it. So I can't believe we've come to the end of another Nordstrom Anniversary Sale. They always feel like they go on for so long, but by the time this like last day comes along, I'm like, do I need to get anything else? So anyway, I'll have everything linked down below in my description box. I'll try and tag as much as I can through YouTube. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you guys have gotten down below in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.